Hello and welcome to my dermatoscope reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing this dermatoscope, which is a Skiary scope. And for today, I am just showing you the equipment to learn how to use it in more detail and how to interpret what you see. Please come along to one of our Dermoscopy for Absolute Beginners courses, which can be accessed through the PCDS website at pcds.org.uk. Now, this is the Skiary dermatoscope. And this is its clip, its charger, and the extra little clip, which is the self-adhesive one that can turn it into a universal adapter. First of all, this is the scope. It comes, and what you can see on this one is I've actually etched on a few extra things because the on-off button and the changing mode buttons are not terribly easy to see. So I'll try and line it up there so you can just about see what it looked like beforehand. So to turn it on is this top button, and you see that turns it on. And then we have this bottom button here, which has 3 positions. The top position is non-polarized, the middle position is polarized, and the lower position is actually ultraviolet light. I'll put it back to the top one for now. I'm actually just going to turn it off momentarily. As you can see, there is a very small magnifier there. So this is one, again, that you can't look at with the naked eye. You do need to have it attached to a phone to be able to use it. So here's a phone, and the easiest way to use it is with this clip. And you just push the clip on like this so that it is holding it roughly over where the camera is on the phone, and this will then magnetically attach onto it so that you can use it through the camera on the phone. So when you turn it on like that, you can then start using it. Now the problem with this one is that in order to switch between modes, you're having to use this little tiny button here underneath it, and it's quite difficult, although not impossible, to switch between modes whilst it's still touching the patient's skin. So that's a slight downside of that one. The other way that you can attach it to the phone is, particularly if you have a phone case, separate phone case, you can then peel off this self-adhesive tape, peel off that tape, and you can stick this on to a case like that. And then you'll be able to attach it to that case. So you can take it in and out of a hard case to do that. And that's a very good way to do it if you have a spare hard case for your phone. This one charges using a micro USB charger, and it comes with a nice micro USB charger there. The third position, this one here, which is the ultraviolet light, doesn't have a huge number of uses in my experience. It will fluoresce with some fungal infections. It will fluoresce around the edges of scabies burrows, and it may be helpful to show where the edges of melanocytic lesions on acral surfaces are. But that's basically all you use it for. We don't use that one terribly often. The pictures that you get with this one are actually really quite good. They are well focused all the way to the edges, and because it has such a small end plate, it's actually really handy for getting into smaller areas like between the fingers, between the toes. And this one is considerably cheaper than all the other hybrid dermatoscopes on the market. So it's definitely one worth considering. So as always, today I am just showing you the equipment itself. To learn how to use it in more detail and how to interpret what you see, please do come along to one of our Dermoscopy for Absolute Beginners courses, which can be accessed through the PCDS website at pcds.org.uk.